We are having a training of teachers of sciences who are school subject leaders. They are following CPD program in innovative methods of teaching mathematics and science. And in addition to that CPD, we are offering them another CPD in educational coaching and mentoring for STEM teachers.
Shutterstock Music.
We are having a training of teachers of sciences who are school subject leaders. They are following CPD program in innovative methods of teaching mathematics and science. And in addition to that CPD, we are offering them another CPD in educational coaching and mentoring for STEM teachers, so that the knowledge, understanding, skills they are gaining from the other CPD on innovative teaching, they can share those skills, knowledge related to the content in sciences with their fellow teachers at the school. In other words, we are helping them to cascade the knowledge they are getting from that CPD in innovative teaching of mathematics and science. There are skills they have to gain to help their fellow teachers, to coach them, to mentor them, so that as a team of teachers of mathematics and science at their school can improve the quality of teaching STEM subjects. Yeah, this is why we are here. There have been a team of science lecturers from University of Uganda College of Education who taught them the other program on innovative teaching. Our team here is offering coaching and mentoring skills, so that those teachers go in schools and help their fellow teachers to improve on teaching mathematics and science.
You are talking about two terms, coaching and mentoring. Can you please tell us what each of them is?
Thank you for that question. Teachers are supposed to develop competencies. Those competencies are in 3 domains. The domain of knowledge and understanding, this is related to the content, subject content the teacher is teaching. The teacher is supposed to master the content of the subject she is teaching. There is another domain on pedagogical practices. This is a domain related to methods of teaching, skills of teaching. There is another domain related to attitude and values in the career of teaching, code of conduct. So when we deal with the code of conduct, it is more to coach someone instead of mentoring him, because it is more related to personal behavior. Then these teachers are supposed, these SSLs we are training are supposed to help their fellow teachers of science and mathematics on required attitude and values in teaching mathematics and science. To improve the attitude and value is not something you can tell someone, teach him. It is more related to personal behavior, and it is the process of changing requires time. So these teachers are gaining those skills on how to help their fellow teachers to change attitudes, to change values towards teaching mathematics and science. Then they get skills in mentoring. You mentor someone because you are experienced. You have more knowledge, more understanding, more skills on how things are done. So they have been trained on the content in mathematics, science, some challenging topics. Through discussion they have understood those topics. And these SSLs is one from each subject from each school. I mean, a necessary from mathematics, a necessary from biology, a necessary from chemistry, a necessary from physics. Then those 4 teachers, they go in their school and mentor their fellow teachers of mathematics, chemistry, biology, physics at the school to improve their teaching and learning process. So methodology and content, they can help them through mentoring. But personal behaviors, code of conduct in teaching career is more improved through coaching conversation, not through mentoring. So this is why we are using those 2 terms. They are a bit the same because they are all talking about that professional relationship a necessary will have with her fellow teachers, but the way they are applied and what is addressed are different. Yeah.
What does require to a teacher or a subject leader to be a good mentor and a good coach?
There are cross-cutting skills. A good coach, a good mentor should have acquired and improved on. Those are questioning skills, how to ask questions, how to probe from someone's conversation. Another important skill is active listening skill. Those 2 skills, of course, they have other sub skills inside them, but they are the core ones. Active listening skill and questioning skill. Of course, there are other skills, inspiring, being able to challenge someone, being able to inspire, being able to be open and help your fellow teachers to explore what is happening with new trends in education, with new innovations in the education system in our country. A good mentor, a good coach should also be an open-minded person to know all those things happening around.
I heard you talking about something that sounds like glow. What is it?
That is a model of coaching. It is known as GROW model. Those are acronyms. G stands for goal. First R stands for reality. Second R stands for resources. Then O stands for options. And W stands for will.
What does it mean in general?
It means when you have to coach someone, she should have a challenge, an issue, a problem. Then as a coach, you help that coachee to explain clearly what she wants to achieve, to get out of that challenge. Then to be able to explore that, the goal, you have to understand the reality. What is the situation, the current situation? How did it start? What is happening? Then you explore what has been done, what has been tried out to solve the challenge, to solve the issue. You are exploring resources used, being things done, being people approached for help. Then by doing so, you realize that probably something else should have been applied, should have been done. When you start that process, when you enter into that, what should have been used but didn't have been used, you are entering into what we call options. You are exploring possible opportunities that can help the coachee to address the challenge. Then you help him or her to explore those opportunities, those options, and you see the consequences, the results of option A, option B, option C. After exploring them, the coach now chooses one or two options to apply. When you reach that level of the grow model process, you are reaching at the will. This is now the decision of the coachee to go and apply a given option. We explored so many options. From those many ones, the coachee chooses one or two options to go and apply to see if the challenge can be resolved. When we reach at the level of a decided option to be applied, this is the will.